Hi boys and girls. Today we are going to be creating a community hive honeycomb. The idea behind this is much like bees, we have a community that we live in. And every person, just like every bee, has a job to do. And everybody needs to do their jobs for the whole hive, for the whole community to succeed and to become as amazing and thriving as possible. So what we're going to do is create a community hive of our very own. Now, my community hive that I have here, I'm looking and thinking about our school, because our school is a community. In our community hive at school, we have teachers, nurses, parents, custodians, monitors, cafeteria workers. Now, there's also students in here, right? Now, what you want to do is think about a symbol, a picture that represents each of these workers in our community. I've already brainstormed some ideas of symbols. I'll talk about those more later. But first, let's go ahead and talk about how we can construct our very own three-dimensional honeycomb. Now for this, you're going to need some paper, just like I showed you, and you're going to need some box board or heavy, thick paper. This is box board that I am recycling from cereal box. Now, to create a honeycomb, you need to first notice that the honeycomb itself, each cell of a honeycomb is a shape. It's a six-sided shape that we know as a hexagon. So a hexagon has 6 sides and 6 vertices. Very important to remember. So let's create our hexagon. First, I'll show you how to create one out of our box board. Now, if you want to, you can use a ruler and measure out how wide or how tall you want the cell of your honeycomb. I'm going to line up the edge of my ruler here. I'm going to measure out 2 inches and make a mark. I'm going to do the same up here. The edge of my ruler is on this side. Measure out 2 inches, make a mark. And then I can line up my ruler with those 2 marks I made. And go ahead and draw a nice line connecting those 2. Doesn't have to be perfect. Close enough works. Grab your scissors and go ahead and cut on that line. This creates a really sturdy hexagon cell wall for our honeycomb hive, our community hive. Once you have your long rectangle of boxboard, take it and, actually I'll fold it this way for you, fold it in half. Remember, one hand holds while the other folds. And you want to make a sharp crease or fold right there. Open it up. See that middle line? Take this end, fold one end into the middle, and make a nice firm crease. Nice flat fold. While it's still folded, hold the end, and notice where my thumb is. It's holding right in the middle. We're going to fold it again. It's a little tougher because it's thicker. I'm actually standing up to do this, so I'm able to use my body weight to help me press down and hold. And squish it flat. Get a nice flat fold. You're going to open it up. Do the same on the other side. Find that middle. Take the end, fold it into the middle, squish it flat. Notice I'm not worried about this end. It's okay if it unfolds. Now for that tricky fold. Press down hard with the holding hand. Put your thumb in the middle where that bend is going to be and fold it over. And squish it flat. Now unfold it and we've got some nice folds. See that? Now these two, we're actually going to bend the other way. They're not folding in the right way. Instead of folding out, we want to fold them in. That's better, like a little hug or a Pac-Man. Now, what you're going to do is actually, you're going to end up overlapping. See how this end is going to fold right up against that end? And you will have an extra piece. That's okay. But there you can see we have our hexagon cell wall. Pretty neat. Now, some glue is going to be needed. Let's go ahead and grab some glue. You know what else we're going to need? Some paper clips. Because liquid glue doesn't stick immediately. Oops. You're going to need to hold it in place until it dries. I don't have time to stand around holding it, so I'm going to use my paper clips to hold it for me. Notice they just slide right on. Just like that. Boom. And that is one honeycomb hexagon cell. Check that out. Can you imagine making a whole bunch of these and putting them all together? You'd have yourself your own little honeycomb. Pretty neat. Now if you don't have boxboard, but you have a lot of these hanging around, guess what? You can make a small little honeycomb, like this. You can see I'm using my paper clips to hold it while it dries. Now this is just a matter of cutting up your tubes. You can have them the same or different heights. Now, they're going to be kind of circular, maybe a little ovalish right now. What we want to do is pinch so that we get at least an idea of a hexagon shape. So remember, a hexagon has 6 sides. I'm going to use my pencil. I'm going to make a little mark right there. Okay? I'm going to pinch right there, nice and flat. That's 1. I'm going to make another pinch right here. 2. Make another pinch. 3. Notice I'm moving around. 4. 5. And I need one more because right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. I need 6, so I'm going to do one more pinch. Pinch. Now, I've got a hexagon. It's not a perfectly even-sided hexagon, but it'll do. So go ahead, make 6 pinches going all the way around. I made the little mark so I know where I start and where I can stop. Otherwise, all of my pinches look the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Check that out. See, I had to look for my little super light pencil mark. There. You can just keep pinching. Make yourself a small little beehive, honeycomb, community hive. Now, these you glue together just like you did the big cell. Only you're going to put a little glue right there. And then use a paper clip to hold it together while it dries. Now, you could just make a honeycomb hive like that. But like I said, a hive is a community full of lots of workers, people doing important jobs to help everybody be super successful, safe and healthy and happy. Here's our community. Now, I actually took my honeycomb and I traced it. And then I did my drawing. These two hearts, those are my symbol for parents. The fork, can you guess which member of our community hive this represents? That's right, cafeteria workers. And this one right here, question marks, leaves growing, that's teachers. Because you need curiosity, and we help you grow. Now, you can take your cells, and you can actually glue them down onto your drawing. Put a little bit of glue on the edge. And then carefully position it over a cell. Now, remember when I said got that little extra piece there on the big honeycomb? You can go ahead and cut that off. You're going to do the same thing there. Then you have a beautiful 3-dimensional, 2-dimensional piece of artwork. You could even cut out the background so that all you have is your beautiful drawing inside of your community hive members. All right, boys and girls, I hope you have fun, and I'll see you later. Bye.